For joining us here on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And for the Memphis Grizzlies guys, they come in off that loss to Toronto. Now, here is George. In the corner, it's Ingram. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Oh, good on the... Three. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
George, double team.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And George drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
DeRozan on the wing. Middleton on the wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Ball's knocked loose. Here's James. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
George, no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Grizzlies. Crosses over. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. A lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
DeRozan's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
It's stolen by DeRozan. James with it. George picks him up. Good.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Ayton a screen. Pass to Bamba. From past the arc. Rebounded by Capella.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And the basket by Harris.
Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
George double team. Nailed from 3. Point land.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
LeBron with it. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Middleton left side. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
In the corner, it's Ingram. The three. Another three for Golden State.
And getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous. As Brandon Ingram knocks down three.
Out to DeRozan. Middleton on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And George, here we go. Now, here's Bane. Clock at 4. That's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. Goes up. And James throws it down.
In the active hands of DeRozan. Nice work reading the opposition and finding a way to get the steal.
In the corner, Bamba with it. James in the post. He's got 8. Right side, DeRozan. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. Looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Pass to George. Ingram outside. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Now here is George. And Ayton gets double teamed.
Capella, a center who can affect the game defensively every night.
To the middle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got his second basket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's Memphis going. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Short. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
And the shot goes in. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Now, here's George. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Bane drawn the double team. Ayton trying to break free. The shot by George, no good. James misses. Warriors trailed by 10. Outside, Bane. And he's way off from outside. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Middleton out 12 now for Memphis.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Grizzlies with some changes. Warriors trail by 12.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime. That 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
Maxey. And a missed layup. And Bamba now top of the key. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom, so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
What's up?
And Bamba no good on that one.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
The shot by Williams no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the Warriors making a change here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. Pass to Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. 2 on the clock. Van Vliet wide open. Off target from three-point range. LeBron left side. And the dunk by Capella.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to pin it.
Van Vliet looking around. Drummond is double. Out to Clarkson. Kept alive. Here's Adams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Harris.
Well, he's such a big guy, Adams, but he does move quite well, and that helps his ability to get to the free throw line.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Now here's James. He's got 10. And it's blocked by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring the defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
13 foul.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Memphis moving that ball around. In the corner, it's Bane. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Capella. And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And LeBron James leading the charge right now on the offensive end, not afraid to put his team on his back.
Timeout called the Warriors. And here are the Warriors now. 15-point game. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And that one's good. Ingram.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Here's James. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Out to DeRozan. Launches it. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Bane. Back to Ingram. Outside, Bane. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Bane. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Capella. Out to Harris. This one for 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Bane, no good. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there.
And the massive size of Bamba, it can be intimidating. When he enters your peripheral, he alters shots by his mere presence.
17.
And so it's Memphis with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's good from long range. Ingram's got 11 points.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Back to Middleton. Outside DeRozan. Warriors with the rebound. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Outside DeRozan. Back to James. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 15 points for LeBron.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Pass to George. Ayton with it. Now here's Ingram, guarded by Harris. And that one's good. Ingram.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
And a couple years ago, the NBA played with a 72-game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line, and we see guys elevated in that element.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The drive by Bane. To stop the run. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Capella. And stolen by Ayton. Got a piece of it. In the corner, it's Bane. Here's Ayton. Out to Ingram. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Middleton for 3. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Warriors. Out to Ingram. In the corner, Bamba with it. Back to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ingram drawing the double team. Payne for 3. Unable to get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. He gets that one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Substitution on the court.
1:43 left to play in the third. On the wing, Bane. Back to Ingram. Williams with the steal. Pass to Simons. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you.
You know, know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now here's Ingram. 16 points for him. Here's Ayton. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Inside. And stolen by Ayton. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And they get it back. Outside, Bane. 6 to shoot. On the wing, George. No good on the triple. Knocked loose. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back to the action in just a minute. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Golden State. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Deflects the pass. Ayton inside. Fades away. And Capella sends it back. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old pump fake.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Pass to Ayton. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Capella. And a wide open look for James. The Warriors pull it in. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his 2nd season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Here's DeRozan. Foul.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Now, here is James. And it's Capella with the jam.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's James.
Oh, my goodness. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
George outside. Driving inside. And the jam by George.
One-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
And he sinks the second. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Pass to Ayton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yes, so strong. Ayton. And one. Ugh.
And the free throw, no good. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Back to Capella. Shoots over Ayton. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Right side Ingram. Outside Bane. Six on the shot clock. It's George on the wing. Off the mark there with a three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's George. Pass to Ingram. Now Bane. Here's George. Excellent D there from Capella. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Harris outside. It's Middleton on the wing. Pass to James. Poke loose. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball. Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pass to Capella. And And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
James inside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Warriors leading.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Outside for Ingram. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And so he draws the... foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
They could be hanging up some banners very soon.
James with the ball, and it's Ingram picking him up. And slam dunk by James.
Anytime you can get LeBron something right at the rim, that's good offense.
Left side Bane. Pass to Ingram. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
.141 left in the first quarter. James with the ball. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Here's James. Rebounded by Ingram.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Pass to Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies ball.
Memphis trailing here. Here's James. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Pass to Ayton. Ayton gets a double team. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
No one can make headlines like LeBron. There was a ton of buzz when he talked about teaming up with his son in the NBA someday.
Ayton draws the double. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Doubled by Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Back to Payne. The three. He can't get it to go.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Now, here is James. Driving in.
Defensively, Ayton's always had the size and length. Where he's really improved is with the angles he takes to the ball.
So, at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top. They lead by 2. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Bane. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Here's Capella. DeRozan outside. From 7. Again, the miss by James.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Pass to George. George draws the double. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Timeout called. Memphis.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Warriors 16. Give it up one.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Out to Harris. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
First team foul.
Van Vliet outside. Shot to stop the run.
You know what separates Capella defensively is his quickness for a big man. That's a nice stop.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And so it's Golden State with it. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
And their turnover problems have allowed their lead to crumble.
Memphis leading. Here's James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
Excellent at drawing contact. When LeBron is looking to score, he makes the D overcommit.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the left side wing. Outside Bane. Outside for Ingram. Now Bamba. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the layup is good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Harris. Back to DeRozan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
And Smitty talking about DeRozan, a key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, BA, he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
And that one's good. Ingram's got 6.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
And the basket by DeRozan. And here are the Warriors now. 7-point differential. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. They double him with Harris. Back to Bane. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Middleton. Harris outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Outside for Ingram. Right side Bane. George outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And it's Capella with the jam. George outside. Pass to Bane. Changes up. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Timeout called. Memphis.
Keldon Johnson, Josh Giddey, Anthony Simons. Timeout Grizzlies. Fans, give it up for your Warriors Youth team. Make some noise for your Warriors Junior Jam Squad.
1:14 left in the 2nd quarter. Down low. Pass to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Outside Bane. The 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Pass to George. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Hard not to bite on Drummond's pump fake. You have to get up quick to have any chance to contest his shot.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Maxey. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Paul George.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Clarkson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Giddey. He takes it in. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Clarkson for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so that's the end of the first half. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their 2nd trip to the playoffs.
Here's James.
The durability and endurance of LeBron at this point in his career is astonishing.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James. And here's Van Vliet. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Drummond. Beverly, left side. And here's Adams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Adams got his first points of the game. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Clarkson outside. James with a steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And the dunk by DeRozan.
The quick, powerful hands of LeBron gets the steal, gets them off in transition.
Pass to Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. George outside. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
George outside. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
The defense on George a little too tight there. But to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with his all-around game.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Always fun to watch James go off like this. He's getting everything he wants on the offensive end.
And again, Smitty, Paul George continues to impress.
B.A., what impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level. Looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
Here's George. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And again, LeBron James. James has got 8 here in this quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bang, getting off the ground with ease.
James with the ball. 21 points in the game. Again, the miss by James. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Bane. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. On the wing, DeRozan. Takes the 3. Warriors with the rebound. George, right side. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole. He never takes a break on any possession. He is ruthless on the offensive side of the floor.
Timeout called, the Warriors. This Warrior squad is struggling. Pass to Bain. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. So it's the Grizzlies now. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Harris a screen. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Warriors basketball. Grizzly South, Clint Capella.
Now the Warriors with it. Outside Bain. Left side Ingram. Kicks it to George. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Middleton. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
That was a great job creating in transition. LeBron, using his speed, puts himself in a position to attack.
Outside for Ingram. Ingram double teamed. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. There's the three. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. DeRozan up top. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Capella inside. Second chance effort. And it's DeRozan missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Bain. Rejected by James.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ending the period up by a staggering 23.
The Grizzlies, 50. Fans, give it up.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here are the Grizzlies now. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by James. And it's James with the jam.
I love the effort and energy from LeBron. He knows how to turn a steal into a score.
It's George on the wing. Outside Bain. Going inside. Excellent D there from Capella.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
DeRozan outside. To the middle. And stolen by Bain. Outside Ingram. Back to Ayton. On the wing, Bain. James with a steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And it's DeRozan missing. One thing I know players are happy about, the number of back-to-back games is way down from just a few years ago, Smitty.
Yes, indeed, B.A. About a decade ago, about a quarter of a team's games were part of a back-to-back. Now it's only about 15%. That's a change everyone likes, players, coaches, and broadcasters. You know, Brandon Ingram has turned himself into a dominant 3 or 4 in this league. His versatility has him playing all around the floor.
Pass to Capella. Back to DeRozan. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Golden State. Well, Smitty, as for Ingram, playing a bigger role the last few years.
And that role's huge on the offensive side. B.A. averaging over 20 points per game the last 3 seasons, becoming a real headache for the defense.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
The shot by Ingram, no good. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's James. Rebounded by Ingram. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've managed to force plenty of turnovers and are routinely converting those extra possessions into points.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Warriors dance team. How about your Warriors dance team domination? Give them a hand.
That's good from Ayton. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Pass to DeRozan. Right wing. Here's Capella. Some solid defense from Bamba. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. George outside. Lots of room. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And he was